Welcome, everyone, to episode 3 of the Good Kid Marketing Podcast. I am your co-host, Krish Dhokia, and you are?
And I'm the other co-host, Liam Dhokia.
That's right. And if you guys are just joining us, This is my amazing, incredible 5-year-old kindergartner son named Liam. And I'm his daddy, of course, right?
Right.
And so here recently we've been talking a lot about robots. Right. We've been talking a lot about robots.
Right.
And what's interesting about robots is they're everywhere.
Right, they're literally everywhere.
Everything it has some kind of computer
Yes.
connection.
And let me tell you about my robot.
Okay.
So, like, for my birthday, I got this, like, dinosaur robot.
Uh-huh.
And, like, it was, like, this size.
Mhm.
And really, like, it could, like, move around. And every fake food you gave him, it burped.
It burped.
Yes, and like, sometimes it plays, like, tricks on you when it turns purple.
Uh-huh.
And, like, when you put it in his mouth, it tries to...
I've never seen that. Where is
Does
that? Is that in your room?
No, it's in the playroom.
Oh, interesting. I didn't even know he had that.
On the shelf.
Thank you to whoever gifted him that for his birthday.
And, like, it tried to, like, bite
Yeah.
your finger.
That's amazing. So robots is just part of that conversation.
Right.
Okay. So right now, the topic of conversation in every industry, and especially in marketing and technology, is
Right.
AI. Now, do you know what
AI.
AI stands for?
No.
It's artificial intelligence.
Right, I really can't say that.
Try it.
Artificial intelligence.
That was pretty close, Liam. That was really, really close. Good job. Boom. Okay. So artificial intelligence is everywhere. You know, the reason why we wanted to talk about it today. Now, actually, if you have not read the article called The AI Invasion, Good Marketing Magazine wrote an article, was it maybe a week or so ago? Go head over to the website, click on articles, and you'll be able to read that article. And it specifically talks about it in context of marketing and what we believe are the benefits of artificial intelligence and where the industry as a whole is going to not so much replace the jobs, but benefit the jobs that exist in marketing, right? There are just some things that, like data and reporting, that might, eventually just be in the marketing, owned by AI. But there are some significant roles in marketing that just cannot be replaced by a computer, at least not right now.
Right.
So what we wanted to talk about is this little man here is 5 years old, right?
I'm 5 years old.
And so within the next 15 to 20 years, his friends and children his age, in general, a lot of them may become or choose to go into marketing. And what does that mean, right? It's not being afraid of change and disruption and all of those things.
Right.
But it's interesting to, when I was a child, long time ago.
A long time ago.
I mean, I'm an old man, right?
Yeah, you're
By the way,
right.
did you notice I shaved since we recorded our last podcast? Because you called me a grizzly bear. But when I was a child, we didn't have a whole lot of technology, and that was only 30, 40 years ago, not telling of my age. And now, today, this young man and children, at least in the last 15 to 20 years, didn't know anything but technology. From computers and cell phones and iPads. Do you have a laptop?
Yes.
Do you have a cell phone?
Yes.
Do you have an iPad?
Yes.
Do you have headphones?
Yes.
Do you have music on your phone?
Yes.
Do you have games on your phone?
Yes.
Can you email your great-grandma?
Yes.
You have all of those things. And I didn't have any of those things. So it's a very different world. But going back, the flashback to the 80s, let's say, okay? We watched a lot of 80s and 90s movies together, don't we?
Right.
Some of Daddy's favorite ones. The Goonies.
The Goonies, Short Circus, of course.
Short Circuit.
Because today we are talking about robots, and Short Circus has robots in it.
What was this Short Circuit, the movie? I believe it was recorded in 1985, 86, something like that. But
And really, this guy and the lady, really, the guy loved his robot. His name was Johnny Five.
that's right. It was Johnny Five. He said, "Johnny Five, you're alive." You remember that?
No, the man was saying, Johnny Five, you're alive.
Right.
Oh my god.
And that was 30 years ago.
It's
an old movie.
gosh.
It's an old movie, okay? And back then, we thought it was so fascinating to hear a robot talk and move and think. But
I've
now,
never seen a robot think, move,
yeah, but now they're very lifelike.
and even talk.
Okay, so downstairs in our kitchen, we have a little screen, and it's called Google My Home.
And really, it does music, shows for kids, shows for babies.
How do you talk to it? So when you go into the kitchen in the morning, you say, "Hey, Google." So, tell them what you say.
Hey Google, watch kids shows on YouTube.
And what does it do?
Gives me one shows, and I change it so I can get like a monster truck show.
Oh, okay.
So like I really
But
love
did you know
monster trucks, so
that that's artificial intelligence? That's AI.
that's actually AI.
Because it hears your voice
Yes.
and it processes what you tell it, and then it goes and gets it, right? It's all this information on the internet. So, for example, like, have you ever seen mommy go on her phone and is like, "Hey Siri, how do I, is the grocery store still open?" Right?
She goes in and sees.
She doesn't have to type it. She can just ask it. That's artificial intelligence, right? That's doing the thinking for you. So in marketing, okay, last episode, I think we talked about lemonade stands. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Right? What if you could ask, say, "Hey Google, invite all of my neighbors." No, let's take a step back. "Hey Google, call all of my neighbors and leave a voicemail about my lemonade stand next week."
Ooh.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
That's you don't have to do, like, think about all the people you have to do the research and find out everyone's phone numbers, and then you have to individually call them. What if you could just call everyone at the same time?
Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool ideas like that with artificial intelligence.
Yes.
Right. Now, do you think that someone could just be standing in a room that says, "Hey, whatever the name of their robot is, right? Hey, Johnny Five, send a TV commercial
To my friend.
to all kids that have watched a car television show," and it just does it. Now today, okay, the person that's doing the ad, the commercial, they have to buy the media, package, and they have to, figure out what cities and all this stuff that happens. But it takes time. What if you can just do it at a click of a finger? Can you snap your thumb? Did Popeye teach you? Oh, he did teach you, didn't he? He also taught you how to whistle, but we're not going to whistle right now. I know you're about to. So, when I was a kid,
Right.
I had a robot. I don't know where my dad got it from, but he bought me me and my sister a robot.
Well, have you ever heard of this robot? It's actually a robot shark.
What?
Yes, and it can swim in water.
Why would you need a
Back and
robot
forth.
shark?
Back and forth, back and forth.
Does it scare people on the beach? Is it small or is it big?
It's small,
No.
so
it's
it
a
doesn't
toy.
scare. It's just a
It
toy.
just swims back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, like it goes like that, and it goes a loop de loop, and it keeps going like around,
Loop-de-loop.
around.
I like that. I love that word, loop-de-loop. What about one thing I was watching or reading about is driverless cars.
Ooh.
Okay, so there's nobody in the front seat driving the car. It just goes where you tell it to go. Would you trust that, or would you be scared?
I would definitely not be scared.
You would not be scared?
No,
Why not?
Because.
You trust the computer that much?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
So just say we're going to go to your lacrosse game next week, okay?
No.
And me, you, Mommy, and Brindley, okay? We sit in the back seat. There's nobody in the front seat, okay? And the car is going on the highway. It's driving by itself. And but driving through a robot, right? Through artificial intelligence. Yeah. And it's going 80 miles an hour.
In 1 second.
No, it's 80 miles an hour, not second, right? But it's going pretty fast.
Yeah.
Got it? And it's going, and then there's brake lights in front. We can see, and the cars are all slowing down, but our car's going still super fast. Now, it's programmed, okay, and the artificial intelligence is there to say, okay, you know what, if you see red lights in front of you, you slow down or you come to a complete stop. But if you're the first time in that car and you're in the back seat, would you be scared that the car won't stop on time?
No.
Really?
No.
That's very interesting because I would. And I'm also like a helicopter parent. I'm also, I have a lot of anxiety. I'm scared about things. I'm scared of heights and spiders and all of those things.
I'm actually scared of spiders.
Okay, that's about it, right? Because you would get into the car.
Poisonous spiders.
Yes, some poisonous spiders. But the point I'm trying to make, Liam, is that because you, right, were born into technology with technology all around you. You have all this access to technology today already at 5. Most kids probably don't have as much access to technology as you do just because you are who you are and the son of me. But the fact that you're willing to get into a driverless AI, artificial intelligence, self-driving car,
right,
and not be scared is the big difference. Because I would. Mommy probably would. Mimi, Popeye probably would. Right?
Well, Mr. Liam, me,
Uh-huh.
I would definitely not.
Okay. Do you see the benefit?
I'm a big boy.
Do you see the benefit of a car that doesn't require people to drive it? You know what, like, what could you be doing instead of driving? When Daddy's driving or Mommy's driving, what could we be doing instead if we're not driving?
Just sit in the back seat and hold Billy's hand in my hand.
Oh, you want Mommy and Daddy to hold your hand?
Yeah.
And maybe when your sister drops her bottle,
Yeah.
you pick it up. Or, you know, if you need to wipe your face after you've eaten M&Ms that's all over your face. How does that happen? Can we get some artificial intelligence, a robot to wipe your face every time you eat M&Ms?
No.
That was pretty funny. Okay, so that's going to wrap up this week. We just want to kind of talk about a little bit about artificial intelligence. Right. You know, what's fun for me as a parent, and also as a marketer, is when I talk to you about, you know, things like AI and robots, and watching your brain thinking and your eyes just like in amazement and making those connections to realize that Google My Home, something right. You look at and talk to almost every day, right?
Almost every day.
Yeah. Except for sometimes after school because, you know, you have to do homework, right?
Right.
But it's interesting to see that now you understand that there's so much more going on. It's not just you asking, it's taking your words and it's going to this massive internet, right? That you can't see and doing the work. And in a split second, it gives it to you. If I say, hey, Google, play Beastie Boys, and it'll pull up Pandora or Spotify, like just like that, without like, just like that.
Just like,
yeah.
boom.
Whoa, you did it with both fingers. That's pretty impressive. So with marketing, do you feel like when you're older and you're in marketing that you
guess what?
Yes.
I can flick and whistle at the same time.
Okay, well, go ahead and do it for everyone.
Wait.
Oh, good job. Okay, good job. Okay. All right, good, great. So, but do you feel like when you grow up and you're in marketing that you're going to have to use AI or artificial intelligence or robots to help you do your job?
No.
No?
Yes, actually, yes.
Okay. So we're gonna talk a little bit more about that possibly in the next episode. I know we've got a really cool episode next week because it is football season. And what's our favorite football team?
Georgia Bulldogs.
Yeah. So we're gonna talk about some college football and some marketing around football. So super excited about that. Again, thank you so much for joining our podcast. Episode 4 will be coming out next week, so we hope to see you there. And have a wonderful day. Keep it good, y'all.
Keep it good.
All right. Bye, guys.